Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and episode number 2 of our right fielder Scooter Wheels here in MLB The Show 16. He is through his first game of the showcase, getting ready for game number 2. We can see what they're saying here. They're saying good things so far, as he did very well in his first game, and you can see the scouting report. His hitting is well above the charts on him before, and his running and fielding and arm are all above average as well, according to the initial scouts. So with day 1 of the top showcase behind you, day 2 is an opportunity to build on what you've done so far, or turn it around if you struggled. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and jump into game number 2. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats with a double in his first game. Didn't really get the opportunity to show off the legs so much, but maybe he could do so here in game number 2 as we go against the Central scouts here in the amateur showcase. The Topps amateur showcase. Game 2 is coming up now, and we're going to take a look at the starting lineup. Scooter Wheels is plugged into the 9th hole there, batting, which is fine. We can take that. We'll live with it. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do what we can here to impress the scouts and let them know that we are ready to play baseball. So Scooter will step up for his first at bat. You can see that average is a 500 right now. And we have a third inning situation here with nobody out and a runner on at second. And Scooter will wait for the first pitch here. And it is a fastball away and down. He's going to look at that one and try to gauge the speed at first. And let's see what he does with the second pitch. And this one he's going to ground over to shortstop to throw over onto first. And he beats it out. Showing off those legs and those wheels. Scooter Wheels beats out a ground ball to shortstop. It's exactly what we expect out of him, as he does what you're going to do. You got a slow roller there to shortstop. He's got to kind of move fast forward, throws it over, but he gets there and beats it out, and that's called legging it out right there. That's awesome work by Scooter Wheels. So into his second at-bat here in the 5th with nobody out. Scores tied 2-2 right now. The pitch, he hits this one up the middle to the shortstop, who's able to quickly throw it onto first. And this time, he doesn't beat it out, as it was pretty sharply hit there up the middle, and the shortstop got there in time to make the play. So 6th inning here, East is up 4-2 with 2 outs. Runner on second. Scooter steps in here. Let's see what he can do with his situation here. Hopefully he can get that runner around to score. Hits this one onto second base. It's thrown to first. High throw, but first baseman comes back down to the bag and gets him. Gets 11 points for the solid contact, but does not do anything with that runner on second, and that's not what you want to see. However, we will get some fielding opportunities here now for Scooter, who has a fly ball out there to right field, and he runs back, turns, and makes the catch, showing some range. Great reaction. Fly ball out. Gets 8 points for that one, as he looked good there in the outfield. So fielding's an important part of your player's scouting reports. As you can see the replay here, he turns the wrong way a little bit, but does come up with the out anyway. Gonna have to work on that footwork a little bit, I think. So 8th inning, nobody out, runner on at first. East is leading this one 7-2. Scooter takes the pitch here. We're gonna try that little Showtime thing to see what we can do with it, and we blast a nice fly ball to left center field. But the left fielder ranges over, makes the catch, and chases the runner back to first. So it'll be a fly ball out there for Scooter Wheels, who doesn't do much here in this game so far with the opportunities he's been given. He's gotten 4 at-bats, but doesn't quite come away with much. He does get that one hit where he legged out the ground ball hit, showing off the legs, which is kind of what he was built around anyway. So we're building him more around fielding and speed, and hopefully that bodes well for us. So we can see he gets 35 points for the effort here. 1 for 4 in the game. Decent, but not great. At least he got a hit here, so it should be good moving forward. Your journey to the MLB draft has come to an end. It's time to see if all those years of hard work will finally pay off. You have one more decision left to make. Either enter the draft or select your preferred team. Good luck. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and jump right in, and we're just going to do the draft for this one. Maybe I'll do a player later on where we just select a team or something like that. But for this one, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. But let's go into the draft now and see what happens here for our young right fielder.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. The first pick is now officially on the clock. With the first pick of the second round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Greg Fontenot, a second baseman from the West region. With the second pick in the second round, the Cincinnati Reds select Andres Gonzalez, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the third pick of the second round, the Atlanta Braves select Diego Espinosa, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick in the second round, the Oakland Athletics select Diego Becerra, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick of the second round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Mark Gilly, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 19th pick of the second round, the San Francisco Giants select Javier Fernandez, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the 20th pick in the second round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Scooter Wheeler, a right fielder from the East region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, guys, what do you think of the most recent selection?
Well, I think it's a solid pick. At this point, teams are looking to grab those guys they've had their eye on that maybe fell out of the first round, and I got to think they're excited to see this guy get to this point in the draft. We got to see him in action a little bit leading up to today, and he looked pretty decent. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if he can develop into a legitimate big league talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready to guarantee that this guy's going to fly through the minor leagues and then tear it up at the major league level, but I do think he's got a good shot. He looks like he's got all the tools to be successful, but of course, it's really going to come down to how he performs down in the minor leagues. I'm sure he's excited to get his career started, and I bet this organization is very excited right now about their future with him.
So there you have it. Round 2, pick number 20, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We are going to be going to the Double-A Arkansas Travelers. Love the name there for that team. We definitely have some work to do, and we have a lot to prove that we can be a major leaguer. But you know what? Not really disappointed with being picked in the second round. Kind of midway through, sort of. We're going to just go ahead and sign with the team here and get things going for our player. But like I said, not too disappointed. I mean, he was built around speed and fielding, more speed than anything else. So to be picked in the second round when you're not like a real like hitter or power hitter, we'll take it. We're not going to be upset with that. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what he is up against. We got Cole Calhoun up there in the majors, who's an 82 overall. And we can take a look at our guy. Scooter Wheels will be considered a Double-A starter, even with Darryl Mantle there on the team, who's a 63, as we're only a 53. But we'll take that, and we'll see what we can do with our opportunity to start in Double-A for this team. Hopefully they put us in a good spot to get some opportunities. But our first action is going to be in the field. I always love these little aspects of the game. I think they add a lot to the actual mode and what it means to build up your player. Got to do some training, right? We're going to do some fielding training, and it's pretty much the same as it's always been, so we'll kind of skip ahead. You'll see that I actually get the gold in the fielding training. I did pretty decently, actually, for someone who's never played an outfield position with a player. I thought I did pretty good. But let's go ahead and jump into our first game action here, and let's see what Scooter Wheels can do. He is plugged in at the number 2 hole there, and this is the beginning of his professional career, April 7th, 2016.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Scooter Wheeler is our subject, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show.
So there you have it, some kind words for a player who is not considered a top prospect, but we're going to go ahead and jump in here and see what Scooter's got, as he's got something to prove for sure and a lot of work to do to get to where he needs to in the major leagues. Love some of these cutscenes that they have where you see him standing there kind of just soaking it all in, and then some of these new cutscenes as the players take the field. Really love this stuff here, as every year they add something new to the mode and to the game, which I absolutely love. So here's Scooter in his first at-bat ever in professional baseball at the AA level. He will take the 1-1 pitch, and he will kind of rip that into center field, and it drops for a base hit. That's his first hit, folks.
And that right there was his first hit at the AA level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
So as you can see by the replay, it was kind of a trap, but we'll take it. It's a base hit in either way. And now maybe Scooter can show off his wheels as he takes off for second. The ball's grounded to third, and oh my gosh, base running error. So I was trying to, be cocky and round second to try to force an error, and instead I went back to first base. But, growing pains, had to show the bloopers as well. And here he has a fielding opportunity. He'll take off and show some range out there as he gets underneath it with plenty of time and makes the fly ball out. Although they do give him a poor reaction, that's fine. Again, growing pains as we learn the outfield position, the right field position. So here is Scooter in his second at-bat in the third with a 1-1 count, one on third. This one is ripped right past the third baseman. He gets on base to first, and the run will score from third. He gets an RBI in his second at-bat. Nice hit there as he ropes that one right down the line. And here he's going to get another opportunity to show off some of that speed possibly, as he will take off for second again. And the ball is hit into center field, and he stops at second. Probably could have gone around to third and made it without any problem there on the weak throw, but got super conservative after the last blooper. And hopefully we can build up some more confidence. So here he is, takes off from second, dropped into right field, but this time he's going to round third, go for home. He slides head first, and he's in there safe, folks. Showing off them wheels, showing off them legs, and seeing what he can do with that. Manager's coming out now because Scooter Wheels is in AA. So here he steps up to his third at-bat in the fourth with 1 on and 2 out. He's 2 for 2 so far, has a run scored, an RBI, and he will rip this one into center field. And the center fielder will make a nice catch there, the running catch, as he shows great range to kind of take a hit away from Scooter, as that one was kind of in the gap and hit pretty hard, but the center fielder still got out there anyway, but that's okay. So that's going to do it here for this one, as Scooter goes 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI in this game. The Travelers do win this one 4-2, and Scooter had himself a pretty decent game to start off his professional career with the 2 for 4 and the 2 singles and an RBI. 50 points for the effort there, as you can take a look, and he gets the extra milestones as well for his first AA at-bat and his first AA at hit, getting him 95 points total in this winning effort for Scooter Wheels, our right fielder, looking really good, super excited. We have 300 points now that we're going to go ahead and dump into his attributes. We're going to work on that hitting a little bit and give him a little durability as well so that he doesn't get hurt, because he is going to be a runner. Speed costs a lot, so we're going to have to really build up some points in order to get some speed. But that's going to do it for this one, folks. Thanks for stopping by and checking this out. Come on back for more Scooter Wheels as he starts his professional career here in AA. I'll see you on the channel, and goodbye now.